Welcome to an Alternate Hue. I'm Hugh Anderson, and this is some of what caught my attention recently. So you can file this next piece on who could have seen that coming. So for more than a decade, policy wonks have urged global governments to take advantage of the ridiculously low interest rate environment by spending trillions on making our economies more resilient to inevitable climate change. Now that window, because of rising interest rates, is closed, and the necessary investments are going to be a lot more expensive. So looking around the world, governments have consistently made astonishingly short-sighted decisions about their energy infrastructure. So let's start with Germany. That country steadily increased its reliance on Russian gas while reducing alternative sources of energy such as nuclear power, even after Russia invaded Ukraine in 2014. Britain closed its last major gas storage facility in 2017, leaving it no cushion against the volatile prices that were caused by Germany's decisions. Texas built a market-based system that gave private operators no incentive to build in resilience to rare events like the winter storms of 2021. California's grid is overburdened by the kind of heat wave that is only going to become more common. It was saved from blackouts this summer only by a desperate emergency text alert. China invested massively in hydropower without diversifying sufficiently into alternative energy sources that wouldn't literally dry up in the event of a drought, which they're going through now. And India needed $1.5 trillion of energy investment between 2015 and 2040, per an International Energy Agency report in 2014. 8 years later, it has yet to even get started on that kind of expansion. The global cost of getting to a net zero economy by 2050 is on the order of $5 trillion per year between now and 2030. Force for Good has a comprehensive overview of the estimates in the appendix of this report. The catch? Grid upgrades like power generation capacity always run into not-in-my-backyard opposition. No one likes high-voltage lines in their backyards or windmills blocking their views, so politicians see no benefit from pushing them, especially when the benefits will be felt far in the future when they're no longer running for office. And while we're on the subject of climate change, let's see who's doing their fair share in trying to positively impact it. That's right. The good old US of A has reduced its carbon emissions per capita to levels not seen since the 1950s. The largest economy in the world, the most innovative economy in the world, is doing more than its fair share. Let's hope that other countries follow suit. Now, I've been carping on the Federal Reserve since the dark days of the not-so-great recession. So I say, let's carp some more. I couldn't help but smile when I came across this. 20,000 people work at the Fed. They earned $2.6 billion in 2021, and they still somehow guessed wrong about interest rates. If they worked at a hedge fund or any other capitalist enterprise, they'd all get canned. But doesn't matter. They still control our lives. So let's move on. So you're still wondering why Johnny and Janie can't read and write? Well, perhaps educational priorities have gotten just the slightest bit askewed. The University of Texas spent nearly $280,000 on a recruitment weekend to impress 9 potential football recruits and their families, according to receipts and invoices from The Athletic obtained via open records requests. Under arcane college recruiting rules, this was the players' official visit, which meant the school could roll out the red carpet. Rooms at the Four Seasons, a private chicken tender bar, whatever that is, and quesadilla station was available upon arrival, and there was an open bar and evening cruise for their parents. And of course, Topgolf. Texas unfurled a similar itinerary for another group of prospects the following weekend for a grand total tab of $630,000 for the 2 weekends. The Athletic reports at Three Forks, which was an upscale steakhouse, one group ordered 46 lobsters, 34 bone-in ribeyes, 26 fillets, 17 New York strips, sea bass, chicken fried lobster, and lobster mac and cheese. One dad who ordered a tomahawk ribeye for $135 told The Athletic, "I've never had one, so why not?" So one wonders if any one of them could even pass the U.S. citizenship test. Yes, I'm crabby, but it's Friday. Until next time, I want you to stay healthy, stay prosperous, stay open-minded, but stay optimistic. Until then.